Hey everyone, Scott Cunningham, aka Scottsy Business. Today we are going to be talking about the Theta network again. I'm issuing this as a correction video for my previous video, and I will use the same blog and I will just switch the videos so that this is the correct one, and I will make sure all the information reflects everything that that I'm going to correct here. So the interesting thing is that there isn't a ton to correct. I mean, people are going to be mad that I even said that, but here's why, right? The basis that I break down everything to is if you can withdraw your funds or not as a new user. So when we look at platforms like DLive, it is challenging to withdraw your funds, but you can do it. And that alone, I would say to people, avoid DLive. Let's just forget the whole idea of whether or not it's a scam. Let's just say, should you use it? Okay. And a lot of people have mischaracterized what I've said as being a criticism of specifically the Theta network. What I'm really criticizing is their platform. Okay. But that's still a criticism of the network because it is all built in and works together, right? If every platform on Steam was a bad platform, I would say Steam is bad, but that's not the case. And I've been met with a lot of people being upset about this from the Theta network. Ironically, a lot of the people at first who I actually was responding to and talking with, they were like miners or holders, and that makes sense to me because they're the ones who are benefiting off of people using the platform, right? I did have some streamers reach out on Twitter though and say, yeah, we were able to get our funds. I mean, no, they were not able to get their funds. They were able to cash out and get some merchandise from the platform, which again, I did say in the video, it's like, okay, you spent all this time to get some merchandise to just give free advertising to the platform more, which is wasting your time. Apparently this is listed somewhere. I could not find this anywhere, but someone posted this in response. If you're a regular streamer, you cannot withdraw, but if you're an affiliate streamer or a partner streamer, you can withdraw. Now, no one told me what it actually takes to become an affiliate streamer or a partner streamer, but I'm guessing that it is not very easy. And you only have $100 threshold anyways, so that's not really that good. Look, if you join a platform, right, and this is the same with DLive, to be fair, right? If you join DLive, you can withdraw if you're a verified partner. But I think having these restrictions is a way to make it very challenging for people to get their money out, which is why it's very sketchy. And this is the exact same thing, except it's actually more challenging. Here's the thing, guys. No matter what anyone says, because a lot of people are saying, oh, you didn't research enough, you didn't this, you didn't that, because I guess I didn't realize that there was just T-Fuel and Theta token. I thought they had different tokens on each platform. But at the end of the day, if you're putting your currency in and it's basically becoming a point, because let's face it, the majority of people on the platform cannot withdraw their tokens. Okay. So because they're not partner or affiliate streamers. So can you actually access your funds and control your funds? No. That's the only question that has to be asked, right? Yes, I was wrong about the amount of tokens, but it doesn't matter because once you put the tokens in, they basically become points. It's not a real cryptocurrency if, depending on where it's located, I can't control it anymore, right? If you lose access or full control over your funds based on what your streamer affiliation or partner affiliation, that's not a very good cryptocurrency. If your ownership is based on your relationship with the platform. And again, I know people are going to get mad with this correction video because I'm still going after Theta, because look, I don't think people should use Theta. If you have the motivations of wanting to earn money from your posts, from post rewards, from interacting on a platform, and you're familiar with Steam, Hive, Library, Uptrend, Publish OX, SoMe, so many different platforms. Every single platform allows you to control your funds entirely. You control them entirely. You can withdraw them, you can send them, you can do whatever you want at any time. There's no restrictions. That's what everyone's used to. So when the average person goes and starts using Theta, that's exactly what they would expect. I don't expect them to go through every single FAQ and every single thing that they could find to realize that they're not going to be able to get their money out. And there's people who are saying, oh, well, who would want to take out their money? Who would do that? Everyone who uses Steam, Library, Hive, and all the other ones I just mentioned, right? So that's what people are used to. And like you can see, a lot of these people are really upset. And they're just saying, a lot of people were kind of straw manning and saying, because I thought I mentioned that G Fuel, I thought they had a token. People were saying I didn't realize it was an energy drink. I should have included the first video that I did where I went through G Fuel and Samsung as well, but I felt it was too long. I was fully aware that G Fuel was an energy drink. It's a pretty popular energy drink. I just thought they also had a token associated with it. You still just use T Fuel, but regardless if I had that wrong in the first video, it's kind of a non sequitur, right? It doesn't actually impact the base problem here, which is, do you have full control and access over your tokens? No. Another person said, because I was going through the Theta.tv FAQ, that wasn't enough. Theta token does not have an FAQ on their website, ironically. So they have this on Medium though. And, there's not much else here that says anything different. Some people were mad that I didn't fully understand the relationship between Theta token and Theta Fuel. It's the operational token, whereas Theta is the governance. And again, that's fine. People are upset because they run a node or they're holding Theta and they're bullish on it. But look, your blockchain can be sound. It can be a great cryptocurrency. It can be all these things. But if your platforms have terrible policies and are set up in a sketchy way that resembles other like really scammy like survey sites. So this is the impression I get of it, right? It's those survey sites where you do surveys, you earn points, and if you earn enough points, you can cash out for some random merchandise. Those websites work off of the idea that you're going to spend way more time earning them money than you'll ever actually get to cash out. And most people don't ever actually get to cash out. So while, yes, a few people have, and again, from what I saw, I just saw people getting merchandise from what was shared with me anyways. And that's not really useful. Like, how can you support your lifestyle with t-shirts? So, I think there isn't a lot to be said here. The main corrections that needed to be said were Theta token is the governance token. T-Fuel is the operational token. These are the partners and they only are using T-Fuel. There isn't another token. And some people were saying, oh, because I just looked at Theta TV, that's not representative of the entire network. It kind of is, because if you look at anything else, it works in the exact same way. If you go on Samsung VR, you watch, you earn T-Fuel, you can't withdraw your T-Fuel. What's the difference? People are just trying to, a lot of these Theta enthusiasts are trying to straw man me by pointing out something, they make it seem like it matters in the whole, but at the end of the day, the only point I need to keep coming back to is if you can't withdraw your tokens, I don't recommend it. Whether or not this is a scam, fine. I won't make that call. I retract any allegations of it being a scam, but I don't recommend anyone who follows me use this. I'm not going to recommend anyone to use their platforms, because why would you? You've got options out there that are actually going to give you the control of your funds, and they're going to give you your funds. Why jump through all these hoops and make it so challenging, right? If you look at some of their other platforms too, I went through them. They were really, really mediocre. I mean, again, anyone who's saying, oh, it's not fair to just look at one. If we look at Pandora TV or Bitmovio, let's check these out. I remember looking at these before, and these were just like super basic. Oh yeah, Bitmovio is essentially one of those, like, you search for like a website that is going to give you streamable movies, and it's just one of those like websites where you go and you're like, oh nice, I found a good stream website, and it starts playing for a few seconds, and then it tries to get you to sign up for their stuff. It's like exactly like one of those sketchy sites that you accidentally land on when you're looking for streams. And it's crazy that people can't recognize this. Like, I think this is so obviously, like, some of their websites that they've got are just so sketchy looking. And let's check Pandora TV. I remember this one was just like some random stuff. Yeah, this is just like an Asian YouTube, I guess. Yeah, I mean, there isn't really much else offered with these platforms. The main platform is Theta.tv and Samsung VR. This, I guess, is just for like going on and you can earn points. I don't know exactly what G Fuel is. And whether or not people are going to criticize me for not fully researching every single platform. Again, it doesn't matter. The only thing that I really want people to be aware of is the fact that you do not control your funds fully. And maybe someone could share how challenging it is to become an affiliate streamer. But here's the thing. If I join a platform and I put money in and I cannot take it back for however long, who knows how long, that's not secure. That's not safe. That's not reliable. That's not sustainable. I don't think people should be using their sub platforms. And yeah, I mean, obviously people are going to be upset because they're streamers or they're running nodes and they're benefiting off of people using this, or they're holding and they're benefiting off of people using this and the price going up. So let me know what you guys think about this. This is all I have to say. I wanted to cover this first thing in the morning because I will admit that was the video I did yesterday was the most disliked video I ever have done. And I expected backlash, but I didn't expect this much. So I guess it's good that they gave me more information that I can come back and make this video and correct some things. But I know this is not going to make them happy. They're going to be just as mad. I don't know what they'll be able to pick through this time because I issued all the corrections. I mean, again, a lot of the corrections are irrelevant to the end result, right? At the end of the day, if your platform does not allow you to withdraw your tokens that you put in your own money or even your earned money, I mean, people should be able to get their earned money too. You worked for it. They're taking your bandwidth. See, the extra thing is that they're also taking your excess bandwidth. No one else is doing that, and they're letting you have access to your tokens. So why give up your excess bandwidth and lose the control of your tokens? It's completely insane. It doesn't make any sense, and you're just at a net loss when instead you could gain money by using any of the other platforms that I mentioned several times previously. I'm sorry, Theta Network. I will never back down on the fact that withdrawals are, and actually having control of your funds is one of the most key things for any blockchain or crypto social monetized platform. This is the stuff that I do all the time. This is what I review. Like every day I'm reviewing platforms, building up my comprehensive review. This is, if there's one thing that I can pull it back to and say, this is why I would say don't use this platform, is if you can't access your funds. But this hits one of the biggest red flags, and thus it's not recommended. All the other information is irrelevant. Whether or not people think I did enough research doesn't matter, because they say it themselves on their website that you cannot withdraw your funds. I mean, which is interesting, because people are telling me that you can. I haven't seen anywhere on the website. I just saw one picture from someone saying that if you were a streamer and you're an affiliate streamer, or you got up to be a partner streamer, then you could withdraw. But it actually doesn't say anywhere on the website that that's the case. And on the website, it also says that wait, I'll bring it up here. And again, some people were saying that because I was using Theta TV to look at this information, that's not good enough. While we're focusing on their platforms, not their network, right? I'm saying I don't recommend the full network because of how sketchy their platforms are. The blockchain and the cryptocurrency by itself can be fine. It could be a great project, but because of how sketchy their platform is, it's not recommended. So you can see here, non-refundable. You put it in, you can't get it out. People say, yeah, but you can support other streamers, and why don't you just donate? Why do you need your money? Why don't you just donate? Why don't you just buy stuff from the store and you buy their merchandise? Okay, that's great, but if you put money into something and that's your money, you should be able to then also take it back. It's very simple. I don't think it's your money if you can't take it back. It's as simple as that. Say for example, say this. Say you go and you buy a gift card and you want a refund on that. Maybe you can't get the refund, but the gift card can still buy you something immediately, right? I can buy whatever with the gift card. Like say it's like Subway, and I want a refund. They say, no, you have to spend this. I could buy something right away. Okay. Say I put something in Theta. Say I want a refund. They say no, because they're not going to. I say, okay, what can I buy? Nothing. Okay, what do I have to do? You have to earn, or I have to put in more money to be able to get something that sucks, like a t-shirt. Okay, I can't get my money back. I have to buy something dumb. I think that's sketchy. And again, whether or not I'm going to go ahead and call it a scam, I do think that is definitely a sketchy model to run, because it reflects what you would expect to see in a sketchy, scammy website, where it's just like those survey websites where you get points and then you get stuff for the points. Yeah, people do that, but it's definitely a bad way to earn money, and it's not at all recommended. Yeah, this is if you accidentally put your Theta in here, you can't get it back either. So again, there's not really much for me to go through. I've stretched this out way longer than I needed to. At the end of the day, the Theta network is not something that I can trust or recommend. You guys do what you want. If I somehow, miss something again on this video, I apologize. Make sure to comment below and I will issue any corrections again. But at the end of the day, a lot of the things that needed to be corrected don't affect the end premise, right? Or the beginning premise or the end result. At the end of the day, the only thing that matters is the withdrawal, okay? And some people are going to say that that's stupid for me to focus on that one thing, but this goes across every platform in existence, which every single other platform allows you to withdraw. So if we're comparing this to every platform in existence, looks pretty bad. You guys let me know what you think, though, in the comments below. Thank you for watching to the very end. If you did, make sure to comment #1ham. I'm Scott Cunningham, aka Scottsy Business, signing off. Cheers.